Good afternoon to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another Streetwear Talk video, the series where I cover the latest streetwear releases, I cover the latest streetwear news, and of course in the series, well, I just discuss anything to do with streetwear or fashion. Now in today's video, I'm going to be covering all my thoughts and opinions on the lookbook for Supreme New York's Spring/Summer 2023 collection. Yeah, well, it's that time, guys. Mainly because, well, the lookbook was actually released a couple of days ago, but I was at a music festival, and then it was announced that the first week drop is happening on Thursday, and I was like, okay, better at least cover the lookbook first before we cover week one, so I've got to get this video out as soon as possible, because week one is dropping literally tomorrow, but yeah, I'll cover all my thoughts and opinions on the lookbook, the release details for week one in this video, and then we'll save all the pieces for week one and everything like that for the drop list video I'll be doing tomorrow. But as I've expressed in the previous video, I finish work at 6 p.m. and the drop happens only a couple hours after that Australian time, so it's going to be a race for me to do that drop list video tomorrow. Honestly, I'm going to be zooming. Hopefully I can get it out for you. If not, if I can't get the drop list video out on time, I will at least get it out, but not on time. And hey, at least we'll have the lookbook video out before the first drop. So wins and losses here and there potentially, we'll have to see. But yeah, very excited to see what the lookbook has in store for us. I've like stayed off Instagram and avoided the Supreme New York posts as much as possible because I didn't want to spoil anything from the season. So yeah, keen to dive into it and keen to go over it with you guys in this video today. So what we'll be using is a Hypebeast article to cover the lookbook for the Spring/Summer 2023 season and the drop list details of week one. We'll head on over to that article now and we'll start covering the release details for week one. Alright, so here we are, guys, at the lookbook for Supreme's Spring/Summer 2023 season. Also, just to add with the subtitle there, revealing a collaboration with Cactus Plant Flea Market. So there's a lot that's going to be going on in this lookbook, judging by the little comments here and there in this article already. I won't read the whole thing though. I will leave that all to you guys if you want to go through that. I'm just going to be reading these release details for week one, and then we'll dive into the lookbook itself. So Supreme's Spring/Summer 23 collection will see its regular weekly releases, starting with its first drop arriving on February 16th, which is tomorrow. As I expressed, it is the Thursday. I will try and get the video out as soon as possible to cover it, so you guys in the UK, in the US, in Europe have it before it drops. If not, I'll definitely get it out before the Saturday, which is when Japan gets it, as Japan always gets their Supreme drops on the Saturday. They will get it February 18th, 11 a.m. Japanese Standard Time. Ooh, can I remember my drop times for the different regions? 11 a.m. Eastern for US, 4 p.m. for British, 5 p.m. Central European Standard Time for the European region, I think. Yeah, well, stay tuned. Stay tuned for that drop list video I will be dropping soon, and then we can have the most accurate drop times. But we know it's at least coming on the 16th or the 18th if you're in Japan, for the first week, the biggest week as well. Week one is always the huge week, so yeah, get ready for it. It's going to be huge. To prepare ourselves for it, we'll get going into this lookbook of 35 images and see what we're going to be getting. Let's dive into the Supreme Spring/Summer 2023 lookbook and see what we're going to be getting this season, guys. Right, so to kick it off with the first image, we get this metallic leather jacket being showcased to us. I quite like the silhouette of it. I like that it's not incredibly long. It looks like it just goes past the waist. Overall, the shape of it is quite nice. The silver color isn't really speaking volumes to me, but maybe it'll come in some nice alternative colors. I'm just hoping there's not just some like huge, horrible back graphic to it. It is very Supreme for them to do something like that, but we'll have to see. It looks like we've just got some simple vertical printed or maybe embroidered jeans down the bottom there. Nothing too crazy on the first image, but interested to see what kind of other colors we get in this leather jacket here. Next, we've got one of the big pieces that was showcased everywhere. I know that Hidden MY was posting about it. I know heaps of archive pages were posting about it. We've got the Kurt Cobain sweater releasing this season. Yeah, it's not selling me in the lookbook photo here, and I've seen the photos of it by itself thanks to Hidden MY. It's not, doing too much for me. Maybe Nirvana fans will, be more drawn to this, but for me, I'm just like, okay, it's Kurt. Cool. Yeah, that's all I really got to say about that second image. Next, we got the Fuck 'em, I Love New York, I guess, wool varsity jacket here, coming in the purple. I don't know if this is the Cactus Plant Flea Market collab they're referring to. The font does look very their aesthetic, but I can't see indication that it is. Maybe it's just a very goofy looking Supreme wool varsity jacket there, but it's okay. Doesn't do too much for me. Here we are here, Supreme, New York City, 1994. When it was established there, with a little logo hit just here. I mean, it's alright. There's definitely been better wool varsity jackets that Supreme has released, but here is one here for this season. We've got what looks to be, is it leather? Kind of looks like a leather Sherpa jacket there. We got a striped Supreme shirt underneath. That's alright. We've got this all over print denim, which has denim jeans being printed all over them by the looks of it, because I can see like a pocket of a pair of denim jeans here. I mean, it's kind of cool. I like the all over print to it. Is it just like a collection of all of Supreme's previous denim like slapped onto one? Because I can see like other graphics from other Supreme denims in past seasons and stuff. I don't know. Like the design of it's okay. It's double denim, so you can get the matching pants as well. But yeah, it isn't blowing me away, but I don't mind the color of it as well. Okay, one of my favorite silhouettes that Supreme does, which is a trench coat. Animal print though, I'm still not fully sold on animal print. It has to be done in certain ways for me to be like, hell yeah, I'll get around it. It's okay on this trench coat, but yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see what other colors this trench coat comes in, because it might just be a leather trench coat that they do in just some like solid colors as well. And this might just be the animal print one that they've pulled out for the lookbook, but yeah, it's alright. It's okay. We've got, is this Mitchell and Ness? It looks like Mitchell and Ness. I can see the little script like branding down there. In all honesty though, if there's nothing on the back of it, this might actually be one of the best Supreme Mitchell and Ness pieces I have seen in a long time, because 9 times out of 10 whenever I see a Supreme Mitchell and Ness piece, I'm like, nah bro, this ain't it. But this like sequence looking varsity jacket, I don't know, I'm okay with it, the colors are nice, the logo isn't too bad. No, again, if I had to look at all the Mitchell and Ness pieces, this is definitely one of the better ones. This is definitely one of the better ones. But they could ruin it with a huge back graphic, so I wanna hold my tongue there for a second. At the moment though, it doesn't look half bad, in all honesty. Okay, Vance and Leathers, noticeable by their tag there and their branding I can see over there. This weird, like, perforated leather done in various different colors, like almost like hockey jersey in a way, because it doesn't really look like a leather jacket silhouette in any way. It looks very much like a jersey silhouette done with perforated leather in multiple different colors. Okay, this is strange. This is very strange. We've got a plaid patchwork puffer jacket. I actually like the concept of this. I think this is really nice. It's probably reversible as well, judging by the blue interior lining. So there's probably a second side to it. I don't mind something like this. This is all right. I hope this design of the patchwork plaid is done as an all-over print on various other pieces this season, like a hoodie, denim, other things like that. I hope it's not just a puffer jacket. But all in all, yeah, the puffer jacket's okay. It looks like we got a small box logo crew neck sweater under there. I can see like the ribbing and stuff. It looks like a sweater. Not too bad. Not too bad with that one. And looks like some washed out black denim down here as well. We've got the, oh god, I forgot the name of the Supreme font. It's inspired by the Goodfellas, but I've forgotten the name of the actual The motion font, the blur font, motion sounds right. Motion font. We've seen this heaps of times on different varsity jackets and jacket silhouettes and whatnot, and shirts obviously as well, and hoodies. It's all right. It's okay. Getting kind of tired of seeing the same text motifs though in like different seasons. They just put it on a different like jacket silhouette. I've kind of wanted to see something a little bit different, but that's all right. Like, it's a classic. It's okay. Moving forward. Okay, we've got, hey, wow, this is really hard to look at. Not like it's, you know, but I like it. I like the colors. The jacket silhouette isn't one of my favorite silhouettes, but I know a lot of you guys get around like Anrax and like weathered jackets and stuff like that. Yeah, this is okay. I like the all over print design though. Like the patchwork puffer, I hope I see this design on a lot of other pieces this season as well. I can see like a belt down there that says Supreme on it. I don't know if that's something. Those pants are probably Supreme as well. Okay, we've got a leather Gore-Tex Summit jacket. Is it Baltoro? I think that's the big one. Is this the North Face collab? I don't think so, because it just says Gore-Tex and something Phil on it. But this looks like a Baltoro jacket. This looks like, I can't see any North Face branding on it anywhere. This is kind of cool. This is a cool detail I'm only just noticing just there. On the Velcro patch on the wrist, you can see the ME coming out of that. Now, I'm going to make some assumptions here, but it looks like where the Velcro is on the wrist, if you pull it back, the Velcro actually says Supreme in it. That's kind of fun. I like that. That's cool to add that extra detail to it. Maybe it's the same with the Velcro on the actual, on the hood itself. I don't know. You know, you can't really tell from this lookbook photo, but I'm sure if we went to the Supreme range, we'd be able to see there. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of cool. Hopefully there's not some huge ugly back logo on it. Hopefully it comes in a bunch of other colors as well, because I don't know if anyone wants to be rocking the green leather Gore-Tex like Baltoro jacket or Summit jacket, but maybe you do. Maybe you're a big fan. Big thing that I'm noticing down the bottom there as well is Umbro's collaborating with Supreme as well. Palace did that last season to commemorate it as like an anniversary of their first ever collaboration, I think, off the top of my head. So interesting to see Supreme getting their chance here as well, collaborating with Umbro. This will be interesting. Yeah, but there we go. There's a lot to say about this one. A lot of little cool little details here. Would like to see what other colors that's going to come in. Okay, we've got a satin velvet looking it's mixed between a bomber jacket, denim jacket, and like suede collar as well. It's so many different jacket silhouettes put together, but the actual silhouette itself is more like a bomber jacket, so I'm just gonna call it a bomber jacket. But yeah, collared with denim and velvet, but then having like the button closure of an MA1. Crazy. Just wild. I don't think it works too well because like all these different colors are just like not blending well together, but hopefully it comes in some other colors and better color combinations with all the different materials and stuff, because it could be a cool concept. It looks like we just got a little like textured knit sweater underneath, maybe a thermal. Of course, it's got Supreme in leather. We couldn't forget the leather. We had the suede, the velvet, the denim, and then the leather on the back. I need to see it in other colors. This color is not doing it for me. Alright, so we got like traditionally these were on firemen's jackets, right? Like vintage firemen's jackets. So I guess I'll just call it like a fireman's jacket. We'll go with that. Even though it's not like a trench coat silhouette with that one. It's very much got the clasp closures and stuff of it. Yeah, it's a nice color. The material looks like it's made out of cotton, a little bit hard to tell, but yeah, not too bad. A nice little piece there. We'll keep pressing forward. We've got a magazine photo shoot button-up shirt with like RZA. We've got Jebbia, I think. No, there's a couple other people. It's really hard to tell who these people are. They're really, really small. But I'm pretty sure that's RZA. Yeah, it's hard to see. It's from what I can tell, it seems to be the magazine shoots that they've had over the years, done all over print on this button up. That's kind of fun. I don't mind that one too much. Yeah, I'll get around it. We've got a suit coming out this season. What is the style of suit? It is literally lost. I Pinstripe suit. It's okay. I got nothing against that. Hopefully those aren't Supreme loafers down there as well that I see, but that could be a thing that releases this season. And a shirt underneath there, nothing too crazy. The Umbro Supreme jacket, here we go. So this is a shot of the jacket, probably to match the pants that we saw before as well. So there's probably matching pants and a matching jacket set. Looks like some torn up pants as well. This crazy hairy looking cardigan with like this very shiny, almost like tinsel looking design to it. Pretty wild, man. Yeah, Supreme does some awesome cardigans, but I don't know about this one. This one's, yeah. Looks like we got some double knees coming out this season as well. I can see a little Supreme logo there, so maybe a Carhartt collab potentially, or maybe just some Supreme double knees. We'll have to see how it all goes with that one. Yeah, okay. Not too much going on here for me. Yeah, I'm not feeling that one. We've got, yeah, it's okay. This Supreme knit sweater with Supreme written across the chest of it. It weirdly looks like it's sparkly though. I don't know, maybe it's just the texture of the material, but it looks kind of sparkly to me. Yeah, looks like we got some basketball-esque kind of shorts down here as well. This looks like the same jacket that I saw before, but without the all-over print design. Looks like we got some text font pants down here. We'll keep going on. Leather patchwork vest. This is kind of nice. I like the style of having it patchwork and all torn up and stuff like that. It's going to be very expensive though. Leather to do patchwork like that is going to cost a pretty penny, but it could be a fun little accessory depending on the colors and stuff like that. We'll have to see how it goes. And an all-over print knit sweater underneath as well. Supreme ATH all-time high. I don't know. 2023. Some very distressed denim pants down here. I kind of like those though. It's kind of crazy. Hopefully there's a matching jacket to that. That could be kind of wild. We've got a all-over print shirt with matching shorts there. Not really doing too much for me with that one. We got a Supreme jacket. I don't mind this design. This design's alright actually. With the little break there. That's kind of cool. Camo pants down below. Supreme NYC written in all over. Oh, that reminds me, it's not Lionsdale. There is a brand that uses this font type all the time, but I've literally lost it. But it's like, I always see it on hoodies. It's always on the chest. What is the brand that does it? It's not Lionsdale, is it? There is a brand that does that. I don't know if I like it on this Supreme denim jacket though. Like, I obviously love my denim with like little text on it, but yeah, I don't know if I like it on this denim bomber though. We'll keep pressing on, but I can see some Supreme pants there, and that cut up looking design on a hoodie, which we saw on pants before. The pants were black on black, but this hoodie looks to be green and cream. Looks like we got like a crochet knit vest. That could be kind of fun, worn over like a single colored like button-up shirt or something like that. I can see it working, definitely. The rest of the pieces, yeah, they're alright. We got a denim jacket with like some red denim or something, but then like the blue's bleeding through. I don't know about it, but that's kind of crazy. It's kind of cool. We've got some kind of Supreme zip-up hoodie here, but I can't really see what kind of design that is. This like perforated looking puffer. It looks like someone grabbed like a basketball jersey and slapped that design all over a puffer jacket. Okay. And that all over print denim as we saw before. Yeah, look, see, literally a sports jersey. It's got like the Supreme 94 sports font on the back of it. Yeah, okay. Simple little work shirt. Supreme hit on the pocket. This crazy Supreme font denim on pants and jacket. Now how I feel about that. That's it. Wow, okay. 2023. Our first season of Supreme. How do I feel about the lookbook in general? Well, I was going through it and I wasn't really blown away by like there were no pieces where I was like, yo, that's a must have for this season. I just kind of went through it being like, okay, yeah, I wasn't blown away by the lookbook. That's not to say the season's going to be bad though. Like, that's definitely not to say that, you know, the spring summer 2023 season's going to just absolutely flop. But yeah, it hasn't really given me a lot to be hyped up for so far for this season. I'll definitely have to go check out the range at some point. And see some of these pieces that we've talked about in different colors, because obviously the lookbook only showcases like one color of this leather jacket, and there might be other colors that look better. Like there might be a glossy black version of this jacket that just looks really sick, and we'll have to see. But yeah, not my favorite lookbook of the past couple years, because there's definitely been some lookbooks over the past couple years where I've been like, yeah, these are dope lookbooks. Yeah, these had awesome pieces in it. These had pieces that I was definitely like, this is a must-have of the season. This one didn't really have much that I was going too crazy for. Maybe just because a lot of it isn't like matching with my aesthetics these days. Maybe a lot of the pieces that I see I already have from different brands. I've already got that, you know, box ticked and whatnot. But yeah, kind of disappointing. I was kind of keen on some pieces that would knock me out of the park, and I didn't get that. But that's okay. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions on it. You know, maybe you saw some pieces in this lookbook and you're like, wow, this season's insane. Daniel's just getting old and just doesn't know what he's talking about. Maybe that's the case. Look, yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on the lookbook for this season. At the moment, I've just expressed that I'm a little bit disappointed and a little bit unfazed by it. But yeah, I'd love to hear how you feel about it down in that comment section below. Well guys, that's everything covered that I said that we'd cover at the start of the video. We covered the week 1 release details. It's releasing the 16th of February 2023. It'll be releasing on the 18th for Japan on the Saturday, 11 AM Japanese Standard Time. We'll cover that in more detail in the drop list video that is to come. I covered the lookbook. Wasn't really blown away by it, to be completely honest with you, as I always try and be on the channel. Yeah. Maybe, as I said, there'll be pieces hidden away in the range. There'll be other colors of the pieces in the lookbook that maybe will speak to me more. But yeah, from what I've seen in the lookbook, it's not really doing too much for me. And yeah, well, looking back at the article now where it said the Cactus Plant Flea Market collab, maybe that Varsity, that wool Varsity jacket was the collab they were talking about. But yeah, I don't know. Interesting. This season will be interesting. I will be covering it weekly, so stay tuned for that. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Are you keen on anything? Do you like any of the collabs that we saw in the lookbook? Anything that you've got to say about the spring summer 2023 season, let me know down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme collabs, seasons, all that good stuff, you got to give me the 3 indicators I always nag you about, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and the best indicator of them all, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3580 before the end of February. Hopefully, with your guys' continuous support, we can reach 3580 before the end of the month. That's everything I got to say about the Spring Summer 2023 lookbook, guys, for Supreme. Yeah, it's alright. It didn't really blow me away, but I'm ready to see what kind of collabs and pieces in the range we're getting, so I'll look forward to that. And I look forward to covering the weekly drops with you as well. So yeah, until then guys, until the next drop list video, until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next Supreme video, I'll catch you later.